Okay, so it is Monday. I am getting ready to go to my appointment, and I'm hoping that this is the last last prenatal appointment I ever have to get ready for. Fingers crossed I don't jinx myself. But I do want to put together a video of, I did an emotional video a while ago and then I never posted. I'm going to put that in here. I want the kids to give Willow a message, like either how to survive our family or like a welcoming message or whatever. And then hopefully it's the actual labor. Well, I don't know how much I'll record of everything, but hopefully it's the actual like welcoming Willow to our family vlog. I'm so excited. But we are getting ready to go to my last appointment. Okay, pregnancy update. This is going to be an emotional one, just warning you now. It's been a week since I've been in the hospital. It's Friday. And, I'm missing my mom with the pregnancy and stuff. So, rewind to last week. Before, my blood pressure went high and stuff. The night before, that was Thursday night. Dustin was playing guitar. And, he played the Weeping Willow song. Which is, like, if you watch the very beginning, it's kind of, my mom sent me a picture of a Weeping Willow in my Voxer app, and we have no idea why she sent it. I have no idea. There was no conversation before or after. It was the last message that was in my Voxer app from my mom, and it was just Weeping Willow. And then after we found out we were pregnant, I was thinking names and whatever, and I thought of, well, at first I thought Willa, because I didn't think Dustin would like Willow. And I texted it to him, and he's like, well, I actually like Willow. And ever since you found out you're pregnant, I've had this song. It's not his song. It's a song somebody else wrote. But it's about a girl that can even make a Weeping Willow smile. So that's how we decided that her name was going to be Willow Catherine. And when Dustin was playing it last week, I got so emotional because I miss my mom, and now we're getting closer to the baby being delivered. And before any of my labors start, I get really emotional the night before. It's just something that always happens. I just didn't think anything of it last week because it was so early. But usually when I get close to my due date and I get very emotional, it's usually over my kids. Like, I'm scared that they're gonna think that I don't love them as much with a new baby. Or like Miles, he's who I thought I'd get emotional with this time. Because he's the baby, and and getting their nose trimmed and making sure I'm able to give all of them all the love I want to give them. I get really emotional and I cry like crazy the night before I usually go into labor. So when Dustin was playing that song, I came upstairs and I just bawled. Because I just miss my mom. And I'm still torn about having a baby that's not gonna know my mom. Although I know it's whatever. Just let me say that, okay? So then the next day, my blood pressure goes up and I start going into labor. Oh, I'm sorry. That's gross. So, thinking back on it now, I'm gonna pause it for a second. Hey, sorry, I don't want to be all. But thinking back on it now, like, all my labors where my blood pressure went up, they wanted to induce me because they don't want your blood pressure high, and they've let me leave and come back to get my stuff. And by the time I come back, my body has naturally gone into labor. And I used to think it was because I scared myself into labor because I didn't want to be induced, because I had a really bad experience with Jaden being induced with the Pitocin. So I used to think I scared myself into labor. But now I'm thinking that high blood pressure, oh, I got makeup everywhere. High blood pressure is just a sign that I'm going into labor. So, because of what happened on Friday, like I had high blood pressure and then I started contracting naturally. So then thinking back on it, like I got really emotional about my mom the night before. It just kind of makes sense with how my body goes into into labor. So then tonight, it's a week later, Dustin's playing on his guitar again. He's playing the Willow song, and like I'm happy about it. Like I'm not sad, I'm not upset. I really like that song. Like it's kind of perfect. And I went to Google the lyrics because there's one part I didn't know. And you know, like when you scroll through Google, it comes up with automated like questions. And the first one was, what's the meaning behind a weeping willow? So yeah, I'm curious. So I clicked on it, and it's about grieving the death of a loved one, and it's like a would it say a cemetery ornament, and it's grieving the death of a loved one. And I guess I should have known that, but I really didn't. I didn't know that that was the actual meaning. And then the next question was, because that was weeping willow, okay? And then the next question was, what's the meaning behind a willow? And it was about like new birth and new life. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I didn't know that. I feel stupid that I didn't like put the two together, but I just thought that was super cool. And then Ryder comes up to me, and he was going through his book bag, like showing papers and stuff. I mean, this was like 2 seconds after the whole weeping willow thing. And he has this little, it's like a little circle he cut out, and he put legs on it and like little feathers, and it's a red bird. It's his version of a cardinal. And he asked me if I could send it to heaven for him and give it to Grandma so that she knows that he still loves her and thinks of her. Because I told them, Miles loves the red birds. Like, he loves to find the red birds now. And I told him, that's Grandma. Like, just saying hi. Whenever you see a red bird, think of Grandma. And so Ryder made this red bird, and he came up to me like 2 seconds after the whole weeping willow thing. And he asked me if I could send this bird that he got, if we could mail it to heaven so Grandma knows that he loves her, just thinking of her. Oh my God. I thought I was doing good, but I'm not. I'm not at all. I need another minute to drain myself. So yeah, it's been emotional. When I don't remember if I told you guys this or not. I did a podcast with someone that's about like afterlife and connecting with the other side and stuff like that. She wanted to do a podcast on my story with my mom and being pregnant and stuff. So I shared that with her. It was like a month ago, and she asked me if I've had any recent signs or any recent like connections with my mom, and I'm like, I haven't at all. And it kind of bothered me, but it's because I've blocked it out a lot because I'm so emotional, because of being pregnant, you know. But I really have tried to block out the whole emotional thing with my mom, because once the waterworks start like they are, I can't get them back until I go to sleep. Like it's awful. But now I feel like that we're getting close to crunch time, and stuff's really starting to happen. It's like it's really hitting me, and to be honest, I'm really scared about delivery. Like, really scared. Like, I think I'm gonna freak the fuck out. I'm not even kidding. I'm scared that, like, once they put her on my chest, I'm just gonna lose it, and I'm gonna, like, hyperventilate and go into, like, convulsions from crying so much. Like, it's gonna be... I'm really scared for how I'm gonna react. But, whatever. Gotta suck it up. But anyways, I just wanted to share the emotions with you. So there you have it. Kason, what's your message to Willow?
Hi Willow, I am so excited to have you. And my way of having you like stay safe in this house is beware of your siblings and the dogs.
Beware of the siblings and the dogs. Yeah. That's it?
Yep.
Okay.
See you tomorrow,
Hey,
Willow.
Miles, what do you want to tell Willow?
Again? I would like to Willow that I want to carry her like this.
You want to carry her? Yeah. What's it like being the baby in this house?
playing with my toys.
Like to play with your toys? Do you always have somebody to play with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who? Babies.
Babies?
Yeah, baby puppies.
Baby puppies? Yeah. Okay. All right, Ryder, what's your message to Willow?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No. Tell her like how excited you are for her. Like say like I'm so excited to
Stop, Mouse.
have you.
Do you like living with all these brothers and sisters?
Yeah.
You do?
Ready for another
What's your favorite part of having so many brothers and sisters?
I don't know.
What do you think? What's something you want to tell Willow?
Get away from the dogs!
Stay away from the dogs.
Yeah.
Is it loud here?
No.
It's not loud?
No.
What about cookies? How fast do cookies go in this house? If you want a cookie, do you have to eat it fast?
You have to hide it, actually.
When you have something you really want, what do you do with it?
Hide it. This is a carrot.
Okay, is that your tip to her?
This is a Kit Cup.
Hide your cookies?
No.
No?
And stay away from the dogs that I want to hold you with.
Wait, what's the first thing?
Whatever you want.
We have to do whatever you want.
Hi,
to Will.
Willow. This is your favorite big sister. And, how you can survive in this house is stay quiet and keep to yourself, because then they don't see you and they don't know that you're there and they don't yell at you.
So play dead?
Yeah, like for that. And also, if Dad brings home donuts, hide it, like in jars and stuff.
Hide donut in jars?
Don't do that, Willow. She won't be able to do that. Don't do that, Willow.
Eventually.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah. Is that it? Okay. So, there's something I haven't done a video on yet, and I've completely forgot. And it's been a while now that this happened, but I wanted to mention it real quick. So, I have dreams about my mom quite often, but there are dreams that are different than other dreams. I have some dreams when, I'm going to sound crazy, but it is what it is. When I wake up, usually in the middle of the night because I have to pee, and I have goosebumps. I feel different. My room feels different. I know I'm sounding nuts, but I'm telling you, sometimes I have these dreams where it just feels different. And I had one a couple months ago. Like, since she's died, I've probably had 3 or 4 of those type of dreams. And I had one a couple months ago. And I don't remember everything specifically. I remember I was crying and upset, and I was telling her I just want things to go back to how they were because I miss her. And she's like, you don't have to miss me. I'm always here. And, like, you know how dreams kind of, like, morph into things. I kept seeing, like, the little shortcut on your phones for the calendar, and it said May 8th. And then I saw another calendar where the day May 8th was circled. And then was talking to her, and she even said, just wait till May 8th. So, you know, when you wake up and you're like, oh my gosh, did that happen? What happened? She was telling me something. Was it May 8th? Was it May 18th? Like, you know, I questioned it. Was it May 8th or May 18th? And it was just, it's one of those dreams that, like, you know, I felt different. And it was significant. So that morning, it was on a weekend. That morning, when we were downstairs eating breakfast, it was Haley and Dustin. I'm like, I know I'm going to sound crazy, but I'm telling you, my mom came to me in a dream last night, and she was telling me that something amazing is going to happen on May 8th. It's either the 8th or the 18th. I think it was the 8th, but I could be wrong, and it could be the 18th, because, you know, dreams are weird. I'm like, but I'm just telling you guys now, like, something's going on May 8th. And then all that stuff happened when I kind of went into, like, my blood pressure and stuff, and we were talking about inducing me, and they're like, we probably won't let you go past 37, 38 weeks, just to give you a heads up. I'm like, okay. And then, you know, you plan stuff for the month or whatever, and my because they do everything on the week. Like, if you are 36 weeks and 5 days and they want to do something on 37 weeks, they will wait to the exact day that you are 37 weeks. So my days are Wednesday. So I looked, and May 8th is when I'm officially 38 weeks. I'm like, whoa, like, that might be it, you know? And then a couple weeks later, we're at Dad's house and we're talking, and Pam was there, and Pam is my mom's best friend. Pam's like an aunt to me. She's like an aunt to my kids. Like, she's definitely part of the family. And we're talking about when I was going to have the baby. And she's like, you're going to have the baby on May 8th. And I'm like, why'd you say that? Why are you saying May 8th? Nobody knows about May 8th. Like, that is something I kind of kept between myself because I feel crazy. But I wanted to validate it. So I told Dustin and Haley about it. And she's like, well, my birthday is May 8th. And I'm like, oh, okay. So that was weird, right? All right, so then we're talking about inducing me and stuff now. And I came to this appointment. And guess when I'm being induced? On May 8th. 38 weeks. So there's that. Baby day is in 2 days. This is my last pregnancy update. The next one will be when she's here. I'm freaking.